Welcome to East Coast Elk Reviews. Today, we're doing another episode of Rate That Beer. This is episode 56. Oh, I'd like to thank the panel that's here with me today. Bumpyisms. Cheers, Bumpy. So we're just going to review a couple beers. I guess we can kind of just present and then just kind of go back and forth like we would do like wild card style, considering it's just me and you, Bumpy. We don't really have to rush the entire review, you know.
Right.
I got the link in the back end. Maybe we'll have some other people pop up, review a beer with us. We also are doing the Will It Mix at 8:30, so that should be fun. So stick around and hang out till then. And without further ado, let's get Bumpy pulled up and we'll see what he's presenting to the show. Cheers, bro.
Cheers. All right. So what I have comes from the 12% project out of that place in Connecticut, North Haven, Connecticut. And it's from Talks Brewing Company.
Nice.
And this one is called Triple Dart Triple IPA. It's a double dry hopped triple IPA. And the volume of alcohol is 9.5%. I do like the label art on it. The frogs, they kind of change color as you move, or at least they glow differently. Nice.
Dry hopping is technically when you just add hops to the fermentation.
Yeah, like during or after fermentation.
So they did that twice. So there was one time they did it, and then they did it another time.
Yeah.
So okay. Because dry hopping has always been like one of those terms that I don't think too many people really understand. Like I didn't.
They probably did it like mid fermentation with one dry hop, and then they probably did it like near the end.
Towards the end, yeah.
So I'll go ahead and pour this triple IPA.
You didn't show the ABV, did you?
I said it.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
So you want to guess the ABV then?
Yeah, you just said, but you did air quotes, so I'm guessing it's low.
Well,
9.5.
That's spot on, 9.5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I really didn't hear you either.
But yeah, I mean, it pours with a sudsy white head. It's that kind of yellowish orange. It's a murky, milky type of a body. Opaque, can't see through it. And I guess we'll move on over to Tanner. All right.
Looks good. Yeah. It's nice. All right. So I guess I'll review the IPA now. So we have from Hop Butcher for the World. Cool. I got the purple can with this one. Come on. It's because my face is there. There we go. Hop Butcher for the World. We got Reply Hazy, Try Again. And is it going to focus? Okay. Citra, Motueka, and Simcoe Hop Double IPA. This is also double IPA in air quotes. 7 point. Oh, should I say it? Want to guess? I said 7.
7.3.
7.5.
Oh.
There we go.
Why again? 7.5.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Spot on. No. So I don't know why Hop Butcher does this. I don't know why they don't put dates on anything. This one was canned. I think it was February. Okay, hold on. Reply Easy. February. I think it's 13th. Yeah, February 13th, 2024. So that would make this about 2 months and about a couple weeks, close to a couple weeks, almost a couple weeks. Yeah. Looks pretty good. I like the can art's pretty cool. It says orange pulp, ripe papaya, and grapefruit zest. So Citra, Motueka, and Simcoe hop. Crack it open, pour it up. I did just recently had that the Shrimp Night IPA, which is pretty good. That was an 8%. All right. Tell it's already pouring that nice lemony color.
Lemony snickets.
Hazy. It's more golden orange. Actually, it kind of looks like orange juice. It's kind of got that yellowish appearance.
Pineapple.
Super yellow on camera. Looks really nice. Ooh, I'm excited for that. Let's go back to Bumpy, and we'll let Bumpy get on with his review. Cheers.
My finger got caught in Sadie's collar. It brought back bad memories.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah, the aromas of this. It's like tropical, fruit punchy. What it is, every time I sit down on my computer, my camera's always moved. So some aromas out of it, besides what I said. Try to break it down a little bit. What type of tropical fruit punchy it is. I get kind of like guava. I get a mango, pineapple. Candied tangerine. That's about it. So there is a touch of sweetness. I'm going to go ahead and dive on in here for the first swig. So cheers.
Cheers. Sounds good.
Well, it did a good job with the palate. It's nice and soft, creamy palate on it. Very minute carbonation, like little tiny bubbles, but it's very kind of spritzy like. So it kind of makes that creamy body just kind of float a little bit. Still got like a medium heft to it. So like a medium body, but just floats across the palate. Some malt sweetness. Kind of like a bread that's kind of on a little bit of the sweeter side. The finish kind of leads to be a little bit kind of grassy, maybe a little bit like grain, grassy and grain. Let's see about some hop flavor. Yeah, it's got a little touch of it's got that like kind of that sweetness coming from the malt, but it's got a little bit of that kind of tangerine-esque citrus note. Pineapple kind of follows up after that. It's very dull pineapple, so kind of like it's cooked or something. It doesn't pop like it's super bright. That's about it. I mean, maybe maybe instead of leaning towards mango, it's like a bit more papaya-esque, and then it gets into that kind of grassy, a little bit earthy tone, and hay.
Is there a date on that?
Grain.
I don't remember if Tox puts dates, do they?
Yeah, I mean, there's not a date that I can see. There is a smudge, like an ink smudge, right there.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they tried to date it. I don't know if they ever do or
Missed
not.
that can.
Yeah. But yeah, this was fairly new. I picked it up last week at the Packy.
Are they playing Leapfrog? Is it Frogs playing Leapfrog? Oh,
Ribbit.
I thought they were playing Leapfrog.
And that's
One
just
fell over.
It's a poisonous frog throwing star.
Looks like one fell off and bumped his head.
Yeah, and
One fell over.
And the dry hop doctor said,
That's right.
no more froggies jumping on the bed.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Bitterness on it, I'd say it's moderately bitter. It's lingering, but it's just kind of that grassy, earthy tone, getting a lot of that kind of like grain factor going on. I mean, it might lean a little bit towards pine, but I'd say alcohol is fairly well hidden in it. I wouldn't say that I'm picking up any boozy notes. No warming, nothing like that. So, and being double dry hop too, maybe a little bit of burn from like a little bit of a hop burn type thing, but not too bad.
Nice. Well, cheers, Bobby. Sounds
Cheers.
good, dude. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. We don't get much from Tox.
No,
we
we don't.
I get a lot of their kind of like flagship stuff. The one with the blowfish on it or whatever it is.
Yeah, I've had that.
Bigu,
like pale ale or something.
Bigu or FIGU, I think it's called. Some weird name like that. It's like a regular IPA, but it's super cheap. That one I see almost everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got from Hot Butcher, Reply Hazy, Try Again. Looks really nice. I'm really digging this color. The head is kind of going, but we got a nice little ring. And there's actually like a little circle. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like a circle right in the dead center. It's very weird. Nose. It's like peach, apple, and grape. Pineapple.
Mr. Pineapple.
It's very bright and fruity with a good balance of like tropical / sweet. There's a little bit of like hop resin. Yeah, a touch of that like kind of earthy hop resin. A little bit of like maybe like a honey like sweetness from the malts and a touch of breadiness. It's got a really nice sweet aroma to it. Ashley's over here texted me. Oh, did Josh say? I think Josh said he might come and review beer. Yeah, I really like it. It's very sweet fruits. It's a good balance of tropical / fruity. And then you still get a good amount of like kind of the beer aspect in the background. Like I said, kind of like that breadiness. It's like malty sweetness, touch of hop resin. So dive in and try it out. Cheers.
Cheers.
More citrus forward. It's kind of got that orange peel pithy thing going on. More pineapple. I like the nose better. Definitely more citrusy, fruity, kind of lighter bodied. But there's a touch of that malty sweetness. A little bit of hop resin, but it's more of that pithy kind of lemony thing going on. There's a little bit of like an acidity as well. It's like pineapple and just straight up regular orange, like a citrusy orange. But then you're left with that, like if you kind of let it sit on your palate, you're left with that little bit of that like pithy stringency. I mean, it's super drinkable. It's actually starting to get a little bit better. It's kind of, the more you sip on it, the more it kind of turns into kind of orange juice esque flavor, rather than that like bitter kind of, like I said, pithy orange. I don't know how many times I'll say pithy this review. But yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. I definitely like the nose a lot more. I was a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. They do say, oh, okay, orange pulp. I read that. Orange pulp, ripe papaya, and grapefruit. Yeah, so maybe the grapefruit on the finish is kind of also adding to that, a little bit of that like astringency, that kind of pithy astringency. Um, Papaya though, I don't really see papaya. Maybe at one point there was papaya with this, like if this can was super fresh. Usually, like with the newer, like less than a month old New Englands, I'll notice the papaya a little bit more. It kind of comes along with that earthy herbaceous note sometimes. Um, yeah, I just get more sweet citrus. I don't really get any kind of like earthy papaya like flavors. The carbonation, lighter side of medium. I would like a little bit more carbonation out of it. I feel like it would be a lot better if it was a little bit more spritzier. But the mouth feels really nice. The mouth feels about medium. It's a good cross between that kind of silky smooth mouthfeel you want in New England, but also being pretty dang drinkable. So I will give it that. Um, and yeah, overall, I think the freaking color of this beer is just awesome. I like that. This is what I'm looking for nowadays. Is that lemony, kind of golden orange. Sometimes those like hazy, dark, murky, like brownish orange looking New Englands. So I don't know. Sometimes I don't dig the flavors as much as something like this. I think that's just my palate starting to be like, oh, I kind of want more drinkable New Englands nowadays. The super gloopy, gloppy New Englands are cool or good, but I could drink like 2 cans of this. One of those, I probably can only. It's like a one and done, double IPAs with tons of flaked oats and that wheat. But this seems like it's not too hop saturated or too loaded up with the wheat and the oats and stuff, the flaked oats. And that's kind of what I'm been looking for lately. Yeah, overall, I like this. I think it's pretty solid. I'll sit and sip on a little bit longer while Bumpy goes over his last thoughts for his beer, and he'll give a rating, and we'll come back to me for my rating after Bumpy. So, cheers.
All right. Yeah, the way I feel about this beer, I think that they did a great job with the mouthfeel. It's got a pretty good nose on it. Probably not the most potent. Flavors are somewhat pleasing with what I'm picking out from hop flavors, like the pineapple, the papaya type thing, the bit of like a candied tangerine, at least the sweetness from the malt, mixing with a tangerine type thing. Not really a big fan of the finish, where it gets a lot of that kind of grain, grassy, earthy tone bitterness going on. And yeah, just kind of the way that the malt first starts off as well. I guess I'm just not a fan of the way that their malts are coming through in the beer. I think that's my biggest gripe. So yeah, I don't know. Sweet, like a sweet bread is not like what I look forward to as a taste when it comes to malts. So I think overall for this beer, with its positives and its negatives, I would land it in that like low end, very good category. So just squeaking up past good
Is that like a
into
B?
very good.
Is that a
Huh?
B? Is that like a B?
Yeah, so it would be right in that kind of 41, 42
Oh, okay.
range. Yeah.
Like B minus on a 100-point scale, probably.
Yeah.
Something around there.
Yeah. So you think like 80, 82 to 84-ish.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Triples are, I feel like they're hard to make. It's hard to come by a really good one.
Yeah, the balance is hard to get. A
Yeah.
lot of them come off too sweet, like this one's a little bit on the
Or
sweeter
too
side of that,
boozy.
and then it gets or too boozy.
Or too green sometimes.
Yeah. Too bitter.
It's like chewing on a hop cone. Or a hop pellet. That was
Yeah.
terrible. Well, all right. Well, still very good. That's not bad. Pretty good. That's very good. Very good. Very good. So
Yeah.
cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers.
Yeah, I like this beer. I think it's pretty good. It seems very straightforward. Like that orange pulp. This is straight up like orange juice for sure. And then you get that more of that grapefruit. Pineapple, I would say, is there, but it's definitely kind of somewhat covered up by the orange, the like orange juice like flavor. I think it's pretty good. I think most people would enjoy this if you're into New England IPA, especially Hot Butcher stuff. I think the shrimp night I had was kind of like this. I think I like the shrimp night a little bit more. For this one, I'm gonna go solid 90. I think it's very drinkable. It's a beautiful looking beer. The flavor is nice. I just like a little bit more tropical flavor out of it. I like a little bit more carbonation out of the beer. But overall, yeah, I like it. 90 out of 100. Definitely would buy it again. I'd purchase another can. I believe this cost me about $4.50 for a single can, which isn't terrible. Hot Butcher's actually pretty affordable nowadays, or at least over here. You get a 4-pack for like 18 bucks, 17, 18 bucks. They're usually pretty priced pretty well for considering beer nowadays. Some double New Englands they're charging $22 to $24. You know, boss man. But no. No, yeah, I like this one. Go back to this for a couple minutes. I'm gonna finish my beer and then review the next one. But I thought it'd be cool maybe to just pull up the websites. So it's really not much. Here's the canned on date for the Reply Hazy. Try again. And I said it was February 13th, 2024. Citra, Motuik Simcoe. And then come back. Get some of their other beers. Cheers, Kettleheads. What's up? Cheers, bro. Have you seen any of these lately? Oh, you haven't had? Have you had? I said Mosman. Have you had any Hot Butcher at the Packy lately?
Never had Hot Butcher at the Packy.
I thought you did.
No,
Really?
Hot Butcher doesn't make it here. I've only had Hot Butcher because of what Joe and FLX got me.
Oh, okay. That's right. Like the hop dipped, where the hop cone is jumping in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Beef dipped. See if any of these look familiar. I haven't seen any of these. Only interested in bangers.
I've had that one. The
Which
grid.
one? Grid? Yeah. I've seen the Jewels. Never had it though. Well, they got a lot of beers I haven't seen. There we go. Shrimp Night. Citra, Strata, Simcoe, and Motueka. Oh, so that was wicked close to this.
Mm.
That was this plus Strata. I knew it was pretty similar. So Shrimp Night's literally just one more hop. Tavern Cut, I can get that. I can get a 4-pack of that for like $18. Citra and Vic Secret. What's the can down date on that? February 20th. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I had this. Pretty sure I have had that one. 10%. Oh, that's a triple, yeah. I think I don't know. Did I review that? Oh, there we go. Why Hazy? I have had this one. I think I did it on somebody's channel. Maybe mine. Citra, Sabro, Strata Hop. From Hot Butcher, nice. Shark Bite's pretty good. Cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. I've had Megabyte, which is the one with I think it's like Jaws on it. Cheers, me man. I've seen this one too. Mosaic Hop Double IPA, January 30th. That's kind of old. I think that one's in the cool. I think that one's in the single cooler right now.
Yeah.
Green Fly. Me and Dan and Mike did an examination on that. Dense Light. I think I drank one of those. I don't know if I reviewed it. Oh, there's the Megabyte. Kielbasa King. I had that one. Mosaic and Nelson Sauvin Hop. Was another Tavern King? Oh, the other one was Tavern Cut. Oh, Tavern King. Oh, that's old. Damn.
There's some stuff you want more. No, you don't.
Minted. Megabyte. Oh, you meant the Megabyte. No worries. Double Blaze Orange is nice. Pete Nelson. My God. And that's it for now. Cool. We could pull up does Tox even have a website? I think their website sucks.
I don't know. Or if it's all combined with. A lot of them had their own breweries. They were just doing the 12% thing, try to get better distribution. Yeah. But Tox, I think, is just
Have you? Oh my! That tap room is the tiniest thing on the planet. It fits like 3 tables. Can you still see this?
Yeah. Oh, is that
Imperial.
that disgusting stout that you brought over?
No, this is different. Imperial breakfast stout.
Yeah.
Coffee maple stout, double matched with an extended boil. Very dark maple syrup from Fatstone Farm. Condition on coffee. Ooh, that sounds good. That beer was not that bad, bro. Fugu. Remember, I thought it was Figu. It's Fugu. This is the one I see everywhere. But that's summer Fugu. This is what they have right now? Wild Ale. It's got an all on it. It's pretty cool.
Woo!
Who? Somebody was calling you an owl the other day, Bubby. Woo! Can't get any of this stuff.
I'll be right back and give the dogs their treat.
Okay. IPA. Double. It's like a sorcerer frog. Frog out of Elder Scrolls. It's cool can art though. Toxiversary. Right. Hot pepper Irish red. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's only 7:30. I think I have to talk for 2 more hours. What's everyone in the chat drinking? Or if you're in the chat, what are you drinking?
What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Sadie?
Hopefully everyone had a good Monday.
You ate your treat. Hey, it's my hand. It's not a treat.
Stay on for a bit. I'll be up this short. Ooh, wait a minute. What'd she do?
Huh. They gave them their treats and she's like spazzing out because they're kind of small, but she sniffing my hands because I had to pick up the treats. My hand. And she just nipped my hand because it smelled like a treat.
Oh, excuse me. Damn. My normal Fort George Hazy. Nice. Little splash.
Little splash? Is that what they called you at the pool?
Mm-hmm. That's what they used to call me.
Little splash.
That was my rap name. All right. Woo! First beer of the day, almost down.
This is my first beer, too.
I've had like 1.5 because I cracked this PBR before the show, but barely drank it.
$7.37.
You know what?
What?
Every time I hear this song, I think about just like us being really drunk on Will It Mix and the dance. Remember the dance sessions? And I would just pull each person up, and everybody would just. That was pretty ridiculous.
Very ridiculous. So much so.
Oh yeah.
No bueno.
So I'm gonna dry hop the Dead Ringer.
The brown ale?
No. The Dead Ringer IPA. So what do you put it? You go 4 weeks in the fermenter and then dry hop it for 3 days? Or you do 2 weeks in one, 2 weeks in another, and then after those 2 weeks it says the dry hop for
When it's getting down to like the last few days before you're gonna bottle it, you want to dry hop it. So dry hop it like no longer than a week, basically. But usually three days is about
3 days before bottling.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 weeks in the primary, 2 weeks in the thing, and then 3 days before bottling after those 2 weeks. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Dry hop it. Okay. Because you don't want it to be dry hop for too long, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because it can give off
Flavors.
You'll start to lose some of the hop aromas that you're going for, and then it will also start to give you like a vegetal type of flavor and stuff.
All right. Oh God. So at a week and 4 days, do the dry hopping. I was just gonna do 3. Just straight up 3 days, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be good. I'm excited for the brown ale. Hopefully it comes out proper. The Hefeweizen came out very good. You still need to try it. I gave a bottle to my brother. He said it's the best homebrew he's ever tried, my older brother. And he's been, drinking beer for however long. Going to college and shit. My other brother doesn't really drink any beer, but my oldest brother has beer every once in a while. He said it was the best homebrew he's had. So that was cool. I gave the beers to a couple people from work, and they all really liked it. So
It's good.
Yeah.
I've given my beers out to people and they hated it.
Really? Well, Ashley said she didn't like the Hefeweizen. Actually, no. No, wait, yeah, she liked it the first time she tried it, and she said it was sweet. And then the second time she tried it, a different bottle, she said it was bitter. So I don't know. Some of them come out hazier than others. Notice that the consistency of clarity isn't as easy when you're doing. And that was only one fermentation too. That was only one fermenter for 3 weeks rather than 2 and 2, you know? So some of those beers came out a little bit hazier than others.
Yeah.
I like them. I drank one last night. I was like, oh wow, this is really good. I want to do that. I want to brew it again. think I'm gonna buy the recipe kit. I'll probably do next time I buy more stuff to make. I'll probably do 2 because you have to get 100. It's like $100 for free shipping. In 2 kits, it's like right around $50 per kit.
Yeah. It's the way to go, because I mean, otherwise you're gonna pay like what, $20 in shipping. So
Yeah, exactly. Beer Man was telling me to check out the more beer recipe kits, though.
yeah, more beer is pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, when
What
and
did
if
you
I
get
that
your?
one, get 'em.
Did you do a lot of recipe kits, or did you just kind of?
No, I
a lot
only
of
did a few. I started making my own right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably did.
What was your first beer you thought of your own recipe on? Like style.
The very first one that I did my own recipe.
That's a cool question, huh?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I think one of the first beers that I made with my own recipe was an IPA, and that was the Demon Child.
The one you had the picture of on the fridge?
Yeah, but it wasn't an English IPA when I created it at first, and then like I just decided I wanted to try to make it more like an English one.
Hey,
But,
man.
yeah.
Hi.
Cheers, bro. What's up,
Hey.
dude?
How you guys doing, man?
Just chilling. I still have another beer while you get a beer review.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you a quick question though, beer man. So I asked Bumpy, and I didn't get a straight answer. We're gonna have to get it out of him tonight. He's gotta remember. The first beer you thought of your own recipe for. That's what Bumpy said.
I told you. I
man.
believe it was the Demon Child.
Oh, was it? Oh, you thought it? Oh, okay. Well, you
Yeah.
said one of the beers I thought of. You said.
Because I was making them up like crazy when I had.
Oh, okay.
No, dude. Put on my beer log
My beer log.
back in the day. Let's see.
Oh, you have a book full of.
Yeah, from when I first started.
That looks like something you'd pull out of Hogwarts. That book.
It was the old Henry Brown Ale.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it was an
Cool.
extract, so it was a partial mash. Yeah, I went extract for a while. I started in 07 and then I quit for like 6 years. Looks like I did a copperhead, like a wee heavy for my first all grain.
Really?
Or maybe the stout. No, it was a stout that the guy who taught me how to brew called Midnight Stout.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's cool. I'll have to go back to that and brew some of these.
Yeah, right?
Let me
You
try
should
some.
do, that's what you should do, Bumpy. You should brew up the Demon Child IPA again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, the problem was like I chose like the first time I brewed it was really good, and then I couldn't find the hops that I used anymore, so then I
Oh.
switched it up, and then when I changed it, it was never the same again.
That sucks.
Oh yeah.
You didn't make a video of it?
No,
No.
and I didn't save the file for it either. I actually had it written down like Beer Man did.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was before. Yeah, it was before I had the Beersmith app.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I never did extract. Oh, let me get a beer. I never did extract. I always did those with my friend Jim, who taught me, and then I went into all grain on my own without him, and then started kind of figuring it out there. But
Did you guys do a brew in the bag when you first started, or?
No, it wasn't even going then. They didn't have brew in the bag.
Oh,
When I first started all grain, it was brew in the bag.
yeah.
I had a whole thing where I had one of those lobster boil pots.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh
I
yeah.
put the grain bag in, and then I would lift it up out of the water with a handle, and out of the pot when it was done, with its mash. And I put a broom on 2 chairs, and it would just hang above the pot and just drain that way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. It had the small little hole, like the drain holes on the bottom of it.
yeah. It had all the drain holes throughout it because it was like for doing
Throughout
like a crawfish boil or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Type pot.
That's cool, man. You get creative when you're when you're getting into it,
Yeah.
But well, cool. I got a few beers to do with you guys, or however long you're going. But I found these. This is a local brewery from Obelisk. They're a real small brewery over in Astoria. They just opened up like a year or two ago, and they seem to do. They're pretty diverse, actually. They're doing a lot of stuff that I like to see. I'm gonna have to go check out their brewery. This is an English special bitter, 4.5%. It was canned 3.7, so I imagine that's okay. There's a lot of stuff they said. People are talking a bunch of stuff about them, like they started too small and all this shit, and blah blah blah. And they're self distro company and all this, but they're putting out good stuff, man. I mean, that's a nice looking bounce bitter, man. That looks really good. Nice and copper, real nice copper, really clean looking copper, brilliant clarity, very effervescent. It's got almost like a yellow tan. I got an itch on my finger. Nice poured it aggressive, and it still gave me like about a finger. Kind of going down to head retention's not super great, but after I just talked good about them, but good and effervescent though, very nice. Let's go on the nose. That's got like a slight citrus, like caramel citrus. Citrus would be more in the lines of like a light orange or a little lemon. Caramel, slight caramel, not like hardcore, just a pinch of it, like a nice pinch of sweetness in the nose. Definitely has kind of that malty kind of vibe going on. And it smells clean and simple, kind of like it's got like a Hennessy kind of like clarity, like clean feel to it. It looks really good. Let's drink this. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, it looks very bubbly.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's not as bubbly in the mouth. A little more softer. That's got a lot of biscuit. Very bitter in the finish. More in the English hoppy kind of thing. Fugglesy like thing, or Goldings or something like that. But yeah, it's got a real nice biscuit touch to it, and a slight citrusy, somewhat lemony, or like I said, light tangerine or something. And also like a nice caramel sweetness, but like sort of, it's dry though. It's a dry mouthfeel. It's somewhat dry, like all the way through, but it's leaving a little bit of like sweetness from the caramel. And that biscuit is really big, like really big, huge biscuit bite. I haven't had enough of these to really know what they taste like too. So it's like, something I definitely want to brew. There's something that's coming to me that almost tastes like the old Fat Tire. It's got kind of like a slight little chocolate, like roasty kind of weird pinch of malt, like coming through the biscuit with that caramely sweet and the citrusy like hoppiness. Very pubby though, very light, very easy to take down. No alcohol whatsoever. Yeah, Fat Tire comes, the old Fat Tire, not the new one. Yeah, really good. This is good, man. I like it. I'm enjoying it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Excuse me, man.
That's good.
Awesome, bro. You didn't give a number, did you?
Oh, do you want me to do
No,
that?
no. You can wait. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you can hold off on that. Yeah, I'll pour my beer. Bumpy, do you have another beer or
No.
no? Okay.
I mean, I have other beers. I just don't want to fill myself up on beer.
No, yeah, you're good. You're good. No worries.
Because I'm going to have beer on your next show.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This can's kind of squishy. I looked at all the cans though; they were all squishy. So this is from Drekker Brewing Company. Look at that label. It says, "Here comes the alien invasion. Cherry Peach Delight." And it's in collaboration with this Zool Beer Co. XUL Zool. Gimmicks on the side. It says sweet cherry, peach, apricot, almond cookies, and marshmallow. A collaboration with Zool Beer Co. and Drekker Brewing Company.
Nice.
Very cool looking can art, I will say.
Where's Zool from? Are they Tennessee or something?
Zool, I'm not really too sure, to be honest with you.
I thought they were near Josh or
I'll have to look them up. Yeah, Zool Beer Co. Canned on 11/22/23. So this is like 5 months old. No, 5? No, 6. Something around there. Right, 5 or 6. Something around there. Is this drink that beer? Yeah, Tennessee. The other out of Tennessee. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's crack it open and pour it up. You guys want to guess the color? What color do you think it's going to be? Cherry, peach, apricot, almond cookie, marshmallow.
Pink.
I think it's going to be white.
I think it's going to be like a weird like tan color. It's
A weird tanner color.
yeah, weird meat color. Crack it open.
Please
Oh,
be
nope.
white.
Wow, I got some splattered on my finger, and I got a little sneak there.
Oh, it looks like tomato juice.
It's like red, yeah. It actually does kind of look at that. There's like no head on it. Yeah, it's kind of like a pinkish reddish color. Tons of freaking floaties in there.
Wow.
So you're at the bottom.
Can we say puree?
Yeah, we got the nice puree lacing there. Okay, so no head. Like I said, we got this reddish, pinkish, super hazy, tons of floaties, tons of chunkies. Let's go for the nose.
Michelada, cha-cha-cha.
It smells wicked good. I think it's the cookie. Yeah, the almond cookies coming through very, very prominent. Actually, you know, it's kind of reminiscent to the apricot shortbread cookie. I feel like they're taking that apricot shortbread cookie slang du jour or apricot something cookie.
It's got cherry in it.
It's got apricot, almond cookies, marshmallow, cherry, and peach. So hold on. Ready?
Got almond.
Apricot, Drekker. So I think what they're doing, apricot shortbread cookie. So you know what I think they're doing? I think they're taking a little bit of that cookie flavor that they use from that flying de jour, and using that as maybe like a base, the apricot cookie. You know what it smells like?
A slang du
Shit you
jour.
not. It smells like a cherry toaster strudel. 100%.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Straight up toaster strudel.
That's what they should have called it.
I couldn't think of what it was. It's like a cherry. You guys that know the toaster strudels?
Yeah, where you put you can put the frosting on if you want.
Icing on the top. Yeah. Cherry toasted strudel. Toasted strudel all day, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of messed up how reminiscent that is of that. What is Josh saying in the chat? Unreal. It looks like a michelada. Yeah, it does kind of. Wow, that smells good. Let's dive in and try it out.
Cheers.
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 It's got more of like a cookie kind of pastry flavor on the palate. The cherry's definitely up front. I don't necessarily get marshmallow, but I definitely get the sweet cherry, then the apricot, then like the cookie like pastry finish. The peach kind of just adds to the sweetness, and the marshmallow kind of adds to the mouthfeel, I feel like. Yeah. It's more cherry apricot forward, peach, just kind of it leaves your mouth salivating. It's very, very good. As far as sweetness / sour, definitely on the sweeter side. It's got a really nice sweetness up front, and then a touch of acidity. There's a touch of an acidity and a touch of a astringency, but then the sweetness is so prominent that it kind of carries throughout those notes, and it still finishes sweet, if that makes any sense. This beer looks weird. Look at that. It kind of looks like the yeast when you first pour it on the fermenter.
Yeah, it kind of has a bit of an orange hue to it.
Yeah.
The light, if you hold it up to the light, it's more like red.
Yeah,
It's very, very red.
like
Dude, this smells like a. I gotta get another can of this. If you guys see this, when you try it, and you go for that aroma,
No, I refuse.
I think toaster strudel. Oh my gosh, it's very, very good. I do like it. At first, I saw cherry peach delight, so I thought it was going to just be like a cherry peach sour. And then I read it. I was like, oh, almond cookies. This is more like pastry. The Drekker's pastry stuff, even their slang du jour line, has to be probably like my favorite pastry fruited sours besides like Mortalis, which are like $30 for a 4-pack. But as far as like a good pastry sour for like that, this was $5.50 for a can. Come on. Anybody else is gonna try to charge $8 for this, $30 for a 4-pack. Drekker's always been super affordable with the sours, especially for the quality. And most of Drekker's stuff, if they put it on, it's so funny too because they call it gimmicks, which everybody else is very gimmicky, and everything that they put in gimmicks, it usually tastes like the gimmicks, which is just ironic in my opinion. But yeah, their pastry sours are just freaking phenomenal. We'll go back to this screen and Yeah, Beard Man, just let me know when you're ready to do a rating, and we'll just kind of sit here and chill for a second.
Sure. Yeah, anytime you want. I'm ready.
Oh, you ready?
Sure.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So it's best bitter. I haven't had one in a while, but did some research right now, looking at BJCP and figuring out what they say about it. And it seems like it's all up to specs with how they made it. It really has that, like I was saying, just that old fat tire amber ale kind of thing. Very pubby though, very light, easy to drink down. 16, and I'm already done almost with it. It just went down. I was so thirsty when I got home from work. So the first beer went down really nice, and this one went down even better. It actually goes really well with the Mexican food I'm eating right now. But it's just it's relaxing. It looks more effervescent in the glass than as you drink it. It's a little softer. It's a little more relaxed. And they were saying that they're kind of supposed to be a little lower on the carbonation. So softness, maybe more of a medium mouthfeel. Very nice color, very good head retention, at least enough. It's still in the rim. Very malty, slight little like chocolate biscuity bite there, and then the very bitter, like kind of not very bitter, but bitter and balanced. Let's put it that way. I'm digging this. I honestly, it went to specs. It seemed, like I said, and as Alex says, I don't mean to repeat myself, but I'm gonna just say this is a very good to excellent in Bumpy's words, or in his ratings, and he's right here in your ratings, Bumpy. But I would say this is probably like a 94, definitely out of 100. Very good beer, very good bitter beer, very good. Best bitter, excuse me. And it's called Smithereens after that band Smithereens. Remember that band?
No, I remember the Smiths.
The Smiths too, yeah. I never liked the Smiths. And Depeche Mode, I didn't like all those guys. But yeah, that's it. Cheers, man. Thanks, Tanner. I got a couple more too. I don't know how long you guys are going, but
Cheers to Nelly.
Cheers, John.
Cheers, John. What's up, dude?
Yeah, cheers, beer man. If you want to review another beer, you can. If you want to do it.
Those other show starts at 8:30, so you got 25 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, 8. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's your other show right now? Or what's the
Will
other
it
one?
mix?
Oh, really? You're doing Will It Mix tonight? Ooh, I could do that.
Yeah, it's anything.
Cool.
Well, yeah, I
No,
can give
you
my
didn't.
score on this, and we can wrap it up and just hang out until then if you want.
Yeah, that works.
You guys want to do that?
Sure.
We'll do
I didn't know
that.
you were-
We'll give ourselves maybe like 20 minutes to just kind of wind down. Dude, this beer's freaking good, man. I really like the apricot shortbread cookie slang du jour by Drekker. I think that's why I really like this one too. The cherry peach, dude, this smells like a toasted strudel. I'm not even kidding. It smells like a straight up toasted strudel. The palate's a little bit more fruit forward than bakery. The nose is straight bakery forward. Oh, John, if I know you like the sours. Drekker Brewing Company. Here comes the alien invasion. Come on, camera. Cherry peach delight. Wicked good. I'm gonna go 97. I'm a sucker for fruited sours. Sorry. On the side, it does say malt beverage with natural and artificial flavors and artificial color. So they are using artificial flavoring, but it tastes really dang good. It's a one and done though. I'm not gonna be drinking, more than one of these. The mouthfeel is definitely not super thick, but it definitely has a good consistency to it. Carbonation, of course, is light. Sweetness, definitely it's it's more sweet than sour as far as your fruited sours go. And I'll recommend it all day. I haven't had anything from the Zool beer company, but I'm assuming they make fruited sours if they're doing a Drekker collab. And I'd like to try out their stuff if I ever get to see them one day. You know, and the can art's just cool too. So, come on.
Nice.
Wow.
I'll
It's
see
the
if I-
Pab sign. The pit's. Is it the Pab sign? Okay, there we go. Is he taking a selfie? Oh no, he's got popcorn. He got popcorn and a boombox. Pretty cool. What does that say? Attack. But yeah. We can do some quick shout outs and then we'll wrap this up. I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. So if you guys you and Beerman want to shout yourselves out, then yeah. Hang out for a little bit before the next show. Cheers.
Sure.
Be right back.
Yeah, just some happenings on my channel. We got my beer reviews stuff. I should have another one poking its head out tomorrow. I do believe. I think I have it set up already. For beer review. And then other than my beer reviews, I'm doing frozen pizza reviews as well. Eventually I'll have one coming up that also involves John and Ellie. Should be pretty soon. For the frozen pizza review thing. Then yeah, sometimes I'll film myself when I'm cooking something. Most of the stuff I've been making has been outside, either on the Blackstone griddle or on my pellet smoker, which gets used as a regular grill most of the time in a smoker during good events. Anyways, cheers, and yeah.
Cheers, mommy.
My channel's called Bumpyisms. Just like the name says here.
Nice. Cheers. All right.
What you got, beer man?
Yeah, just beer and cheese Tuesday and 8 o'clock tomorrow, and Wednesday is all spun out. 6 o'clock Eastern y'all's time. And Brewing Thursday, I'm gonna go live with this one. The Schwartz beer I didn't go live. I spent 2 days, and even today now I gotta finish editing this grain to glass. Boy, was that a bitch. But I think I like doing lives better. But look out for that grain to glass tomorrow. I'm gonna put it up around 3 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock yours.
You brew it and then you
Yeah,
make
so
like
I
a
went.
video of you going through the process and then trying it.
Yeah, I took snippets from my phone and from my computer, or from my phone actually, and just did certain segments as I did it, and then mashed them all together. I explained how what I was doing, and then did the beer, and then did
I gotta
a
do that.
review it. Yeah, so
That'd be fun to do one of those.
yeah. Every once in a while, it's all right. It just gets tiring.
Even
It's
like
like
a
a
1 gallon, little 1 gallon grain to glass.
Now, people like to view them, but it is like it's such a long process because you're looking at like months of start to finish.
Yeah.
And
well, that's good though, because
you have to go back and add it all together.
That's good to do videos like that because
35 minutes long.
these guys who are making like the outdoor boys, the guy who does like the outdoor videos, it takes him like a month to edit a video. He has so much footage and he pieces it all together after,
Right. Yep.
But they come out well. So I'm looking forward to seeing it, beer man, for sure, brother.
Yeah, you know, eat your food, drink some beer, and watch it for 35 minutes. You know, it's a long one, but I did put transitions and music, and you know, it's not all like boring.
Yeah. Nice.
So, but that's all I have. But thanks, man. Cheers.
Cool, bro. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheech, what's up? Cheech in the house. Cheers, bro. What's going on, man? Good to see you. All right. Shout outs for me. Well, 8:30 p.m. coming up. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be doing another Will It Mix. It's been a while. Should be fun. Hopefully it doesn't get too chaotic. But maybe we'll have a little bit more people on here. I talked to Dan. I think Dan might be showing up. We'll see. But yeah, look out for that. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Next Monday. Excuse me. We'll be doing a whiskey examination. Probably have to talk about that tonight. That'd be a good thing to go over. And then Thursday, I'll make a probably be like a hour-long video where I transfer my Dead Ringer IPA into the secondary fermentation. So I'll probably just do a nice little quick live, maybe have a beer or two, hang out with the chat, and yeah, just transfer that over. So yeah, look out for that Thursday. Shout outs for other people. Check out Beer for Breakfast, Facts for Snacks. It's really close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Trying to help him get there. It's a good dude. He's been commenting on all my videos as well. So he shows me support. I'll show him some support. So definitely go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Great beer reviewer. He also has his cooking channel, Watts on the Grill. And then also another guy that maybe I don't shout out enough is this guy here, John and Ellie. Check him out. Great beer reviewer. And then yeah, we'll just shout out the chat here. Shout out to Cheech, Whiskey Encore. Check him out. Josh, Last Beer. Cheers, bro. Check him out. Was actually live with him the other day. Dear Dom, cheers. Kettleheads, Chris, check him out as well. And yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out. Everyone in the chat and on the panel. It's been fun. I had two pretty solid beers back to back. Can't go wrong with a Drekker or a Hot Butcher beer, in my opinion.
My one beer was okay. Yeah.
Oh, so good. Yeah, but you had a triple, so
Yeah.
you made up for having like two.
Yeah, triple.
But yeah. Shout out to the panel for sure. Most definitely shout out to the panel, Bumpyisms, Beer Man. Appreciate you guys coming up here, reviewing a beer with me, hanging out. We'll wrap this up. We got our next show coming up here at 8:30 p.m. Like I said. Will it mix? Will it be chaotic? Will it be fun? Will your cocktail work? Will your cuvee work? We'll find out. Cheers, everyone.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe my videos. Look at beer. Thanks for watching. Cheers. And what do we say at the end of the shows, Beer Man?
I like beer.
I love beer.
I love beer. I
Cheers.
have no more.
Bumpy loves whiskey.